Quest for Vape, doing another juice review here at Exhale Vapor Lounge in around Kakuma, New York. Today we are going to do a review for Mountain Pass Premium Elixir. Mountain Pass has 4 flavors. And there will be a giveaway for this juice review. I have 2 sets of 3 of the flavors. This is brand new, the Monarch Pass, so you won't win this. There will be 2 different winners, and you will each get 3 of the flavors in 0 milligram nicotine strength. Somebody's going to get a t-shirt. Somebody's going to get a 3/4 sleeve baseball jersey. Nice. And I'm going to throw in this nice little tiny build mat, mouse pad, whatever you want to use that for. Okay, so let me, what?
You can use it for a blindfold too.
You can you demonstrate that, please?
What flavors?
Just face the camera and do that.
No, I don't know where the camera is.
Sort of blind taste test.
While you had that, yell, please uncuff my arms. I just want to hear what that sounds
Please,
like.
officer.
Okay.
I was doing a different mind view.
You were going a different direction with that?
Yes.
One?
Because I'm an otter.
You're an otter.
That's going to be my bear.
We're going to revisit that in a few minutes.
Let's go.
Is that a grinder reference?
Yes.
Okay. These guys, they like to get on the grinder. So,
let me turn my alerts off.
I met these guys up in Central Pennsylvania Vape Expo a couple of months ago, back in May. And just so you know, this is how it comes packaged. You're going to get these 3 flavors, as well as some stickers, a business card, and a flavor card. All right, and let me introduce my guests over here who are going to help me review this juice line. Here we have Danny LaFaro.
Hi.
Danny works at a vape shop. He is also a professional stand-up comedian.
Well, I'm not professional.
Not really stand-up.
I retired.
Retired. Yeah. Next we have Juan.
Hi everyone, how you doing?
Juan is soon to be starting his own YouTube channel where he will do reviews. And Juan is also a physician's assistant.
Medical assistant.
Medical assistant.
Working on the physician assistant.
In school.
Yes.
But he does work. He's very intelligent.
Thank
He's
you.
a smart guy.
Thank you.
And he's also like 9 feet tall. We also have...
I'm on my knees.
Is that how you got a spot on the show? Hey-oh! No kidding. All right,
That one's hitting me in waves. And next we have Mac, Sean Mac.
Who is not 9 feet tall.
He's standing up right now.
He's on stilts.
He is also a very well-known actor. He played the part of the newsreader in the miniseries Rome on HBO. He was the newsreader.
Tonight, we will review Mountain Pass.
That was good.
Eulogies will be delivered by Praetor, Marcus, Junius, Brutus, and Consul Mark Antony. No prostitutes, actors, or unclean tradesmen may attend.
The newsreader. Okay, so we've got 4 flavors. They're very interesting and very unique fruit blends. The first one we have is called Monarch Pass. Monarch Pass is mixed berries and mixed apples. Have you tried this yet? So,
I got a dip.
you guys all drip, right?
I did, but I baked it in.
You're definitely going to
That's
juice
a nice.
this one up a lot.
That's a nice setup you got there. What are you vaping on?
Like this
Sean?
flavor.
This is the older one. This is the Mason, the original.
The Mason 24.
Yeah.
You got to put a lot of this one on.
We're stepping up on the next one.
A lot. Make sure you juice your cores with this one a lot.
While these guys are juicing
Juan,
and
toss that down.
dripping, I also wanted to mention that you can visit mountainpasselixir.com and there's a coupon code right now for 20% off. Monarch RTP20. I will annotate that down in the description. Monarch RTP20 gets you 20% off your order. All right, and they are hashtag Ride the Pass.
This is nice.
It's nice.
This is like a, I can compare, you can taste the berry. I don't know, it tastes like either a strawberry or a berry, some nice.
Mixed berries.
And it kind of reminds me of like a hit and run that went like good. Well. You know, first, a lot of times when you do a hit and run, you keep going.
Okay.
But this one, she happened to be attractive, so you pulled over to help her. You know what? You know, maybe she'd go to the hospital, a little bit of bleeding, but you want to go to dinner instead because you want to see if you hit it off. And the wind-up is like, you know, a couple times she nods off, but the conversation goes so well that you start dating. Because she doesn't even remember how you met. And you just keep lying, saying we met at the dinner.
And every 24
I
hours
drove
it
you to the
resets.
hospital. Yeah.
Right.
We've been married for 5 years. What are you
And
talking
it was
about?
happiness. That's how this is. Because you're surprised. Because I'm not a berry person. And all of a sudden, boom. It's like a hit and run. It feels great. I like it.
Hit and run, gone well.
I actually, when I was young, I grew up on a street, Monarch Pass.
Okay,
Believe it or not.
very nice.
In Pennsylvania.
It's in, okay. They're actually from Colorado, but that's...
I meant Colorado. Pennsylvania, Colorado. It's a little town. Never heard of it?
No.
Very small. Only 4 people live there.
All right, awesome, awesome. Juan, how do you feel about this flavor?
This flavor in general, it definitely hits well. It's a
Yeah.
nice inhale and exhale. Definitely not getting any change in the flavors when you're hitting it, but it's something I definitely would be using as a casual thing. The mixed berries I definitely am getting out of it, so its flavor description is on point. Other than that, it's good. It's pretty good. I appreciate it.
Okay. How about you,
This is a
Sean?
beautiful summertime bait.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, when we first started hitting, I thought we got grape. But I guess that was the berry aspect of it.
Mixed
But
berry.
They're mixed.
Mixed berries and mixed apples.
Not separated.
Yeah, it's not organized.
All
Like
together.
strawberry, blueberry, they just threw it all in the batch.
Yeah, it was hard to figure out what this was without knowing the flavor profile because it was just a nice fruity blend.
It's complex.
And, yeah, there's a lot of subtle flavors in there.
And that's the thing. It's like a lot of times when you have the mixes, you can actually, okay, I can taste strawberry, I can taste blueberry. This is a nice blend.
Yeah, they did it nice.
It's nicely balanced.
I do taste some fresh apples in here. It's not a Granny Smith. It's more like a red
It's red delicious.
pop up right in your face. But so you get a little bit of tart from the berry. You get a little bit of tart from the apples. A little bit of sweet, barely any. It's very nice, light, and then it's done. No aftertaste. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I'm not a fruit person, and I could actually vape this all day.
All right. Well,
It's a consistent flavor.
Yeah, it's
consistent
nice.
flavor. I'll go with that. Okay, the next one we're going to vape is called Red Mountain Pass. This is a luscious strawberry sweetened with marshmallow and infused with a touch of acai berry. Strawberries and cream with a kick. So it's got acai berry. It's got a very... I'll give you that one. Do you want
This
0 or
one's
3?
good, too. Oh, yeah, okay.
I've got this in the Heracles version 2 RTA. That's the one with the 2 large air holes. I've got that on the Laissimo touchscreen.
And since this is the, seems like the year of the RTAs, I did that also. I went with the Aromarizer Supreme RTA, or DTA. And I'm not on the beautiful version 3 Laissimo that he has. I have the 1 on this one. S1, I think it was?
Oh, wait.
S1?
Laissimo L.
L1 or S1?
All right, so we're RTAing it, and these guys are dripping. Sean, why don't you start off on this one?
Wow. Right, hit it again.
Okay, you hit that again. Danny, how do you feel about this? No, you go ahead and do whatever you
Yeah, I want to taste a little more.
All right.
I had a...
Juan, how about you?
All right. The strawberry and the marshmallow, definitely I'm hitting that right off the bat. I hear it, I taste it, it's there. And then the acai berry in the end, it comes out and it's kind of like a combination. It kind of melds with it, mixes with it. It helps bring out the flavors of the other one. It gives it that definition. So normally you go somewhere and you feel that strawberry, marshmallow. It's an interesting combination to begin with, but with that acai thrown in there, it's that tart, that sweet, it's that tart that adds on to the profile, and it kind of helps bring everything else out by having that contrast. So it's a good contrast juice in there. It's nice.
Let me put this out there also with that. I just want to piggyback on what he was saying, because I get that, like you said, that strawberry and that marshmallow right off the bat. So you start on that inhale, thinking it's going to be a very sweet vape, but that aki berry and everything comes in on the end, which balances out. So you're not left
Absolutely.
with that nasty, sweet aftertaste.
What I like
You
is
got-
that...
It helps.
Get
I like the marshmallow. It's not sweet. It's not like overly sweet. It really
creamy.
complements.
Not super sugary.
It's almost like a dairy approach. Not like that. Some marshmallows like way too sweet. But this one, they really did it nice. And you taste the acai berry. I see the berry.
What actually is the actual pronunciation of
We
that?
need Juan to pronounce that again.
Acai?
No, I say
Acai?
acai. When I lived in Brazil, we used to pick them, and they used to. A lot of us used to fall off cliffs. That's how they got the name. They're like acai, and they were like, "What?" He was picking those. So they got acai. It's actually pronounced acai. There was actually 13 I's at the end, but we had to shorten it when we came to America.
Won't fit on the labels.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing. 15 I's is not going to
You gotta
fit.
think about the packaging.
You know, it all depends on the slip, fall, and then it was like, "Hey."
And then And then once again, Juan, could you please pronounce that?
Acai. Now I'm thinking
No,
acai.
no, no, no.
It's acai.
Acai.
It was also that too, because I see the cliff, so I'm going to pick the berries closer inland.
I see.
So
it. I
but it's
see.
up to debate on how.
I thought that was like a professional hide and go seek player. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
It's Portuguese.
Meanwhile, he was
Example.
pointing at the berry.
It's actually Portuguese
So
for
the guy came
dangerous
out.
berry. I see means danger in Portuguese.
Dangerous berry
I
that
speak
grows too close to
Portuguese.
the edge.
Yeah, I speak Portuguese.
The finest come from only the edge
From
of
the cliff. Yep. The more eyes at the end, the fresher they are.
In the world.
And the more eyes at the end, the fresher the berry.
And this is all about the mountain pass, so there's maybe some on the mountain also.
All right.
Red Mountain Pass?
Yeah, coming along the mountain.
Yeah, I like it. I really like
I
it.
like that one a
marshmallow.
lot, actually.
The
Very
marshmallow
nice.
actually hugs the berry. That's the way
I like it.
describe
It's just a nice variation. It is strawberries and cream with a kick. It's a nice variation on the normal, usual, ordinary stuff that we're all used to vaping. And I love strawberries and cream, strawberry custards. So this is a nice, that acai berry really gives it that interesting little bit of tart, little bit of citrus. Just a nice, nice change up.
And what I did, that's the reason why I had to pause and go at it again, because I wanted to try it at different temperatures.
Yeah.
And it actually works at different temperatures. It really does. It's not one of the ones where you get it too hot, all of a sudden it loses all its flavor. It's actually really good and warm, too.
It's consistent.
Yeah,
So
it really is.
what wattage are you vaping at now?
I originally did it around 80, and I just did it at 130.
130?
Yeah. 1.11 build. It's nice.
These are, I believe, an 80-20. Let me see if it says on here.
Nice flavor.
Yeah, without a doubt. This is a home run.
Does it say on the label?
Both of them were really nice.
All
and
day vapes,
accurate,
really are.
right on the flavoring. On the, the description of the flavor. It's pretty accurate.
They're a high VG. I don't know if this is 70-30 or 80-20. It's 70-30. Definitely good for dripping. Definitely good in a high power RTA. I'm enjoying it in this Heracles. All right, the next one we've got. Excuse me. Bless you.
Thank you.
The next one we've got is called Independence Pass. That is a decadent blend of blueberry and sweet custard in a graham cracker crust. Delightfully fruity and sweet. Ooh. I'm going to start off by saying this is a fresh blueberry. It's like just fresh cut blueberry, the fruit.
Yeah, you definitely get a nice fresh blueberry, and the graham cracker is not like a sweet graham cracker. It's actually almost like I don't know if I'm describing it rightly. Yeah, dry. It's
Yep.
nice.
The custard's in there. It's not overly vanilla. It's
Yeah,
not
which is
overly
good.
custard.
You get
It's just
a nice hint of the vanilla. Really nice hint of vanilla. So,
I like it. It leaves it open to be more fruity than custardy.
Yeah, and I love that dry cracker at the end.
Yeah.
I really like that. You even
Juan.
get it on the inhale too.
To
Juan,
touch
what do
upon
you
that,
think?
the fact that they have those flavors combined together, again, what it seems to be out of this line in itself, they're combining a lot of flavors that have different contrasts to give you. Like Max said before, when you piggyback on what I mentioned earlier, you take the inhale, you feel the fresh blueberries, it's a sweeter blueberry, but at the same time you have the dry graham cracker to kind of not take away, but to just add to it and give you a larger contrast. You get to notice the flavor more because you have this in here. If you were just vaping the straight blueberry or the custard that's in there, you would just get the simple melt, but adding that another flavor to it, which is something that I've seen consistently from this line specifically,
Yes.
the contrast in it is what really, where this juice shines, I feel.
with the exception of that first one, which was just a nice, beautiful,
Right.
all day.
It's
consistent,
smooth, it's
straight
simple,
through.
it's there.
The other ones have layers.
Yes.
They have layers of flavors.
And because of it, brings it out
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, but the way they do that flavors are nice too. Very subtle and like on point.
In their combinations, yes. Yes.
Doesn't taste like a fake
Nice.
marshmallow. It
Nice.
just tastes, you
I
know,
like it.
the
Anything
cracker
to add?
doesn't taste like an overly done
we
sweet.
pretty much hit it right there on what we all said. I mean,
All
it's
right,
nice,
cool.
ripe blueberry flavor right off the bat.
So the last flavor we're going to review. What the fuck is he doing? Why does he have a knife?
Where did that even come from?
I kited it. It was in my anal passage. Kited it like when I was in prison.
Prison wallet.
I tell you, if I had a vagina, I would treat it like a purse. Things would come out. Lipstick, brush, money. Small person.
Did you just kegel that right out of your
Kegled it. I farted it right out. I almost cut myself. Thank God I put it in the right way.
Hair dryer.
Yep.
Curling iron.
Need anything?
Small
Boom.
suitcase.
Oh,
If I was in prison, because I have a fat ass, I could hold bunches of stuff. I need a family picture. Here it is. Hang it up in your prison wall.
That Will
Hacksaw.
Ferrell movie where he has to go to
So
prison.
good.
And they teach him
Yeah, I get raped in prison. You get your penis chopped off. What the hell you on you? Hacksaw, spoon, shaving kit, small car. All right, let's
Smart
go.
car.
All right.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting chapped lips. Yeah,
Okay.
smart cars are cool.
We directed.
All right, we ready?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Edit all that out.
Baby. The last flavor we're going to vape is called Lizard Head Pass. This is a candy pear drizzled in caramel and sprinkled with brown sugar. Sweetest thing this side of the divide. Ooh. Who needs to drip that? You do that? The what? I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
where,
nice,
I don't know where
man.
the divide is. It's in Colorado, Pennsylvania.
That is
Wow.
nice. That's
Isn't that
really
different?
good. Yeah, I didn't expect it to even really be
Pear?
this good. Yeah, when I heard pear, I was like, oh, I was apprehensive
You're
at first. Spell that, bastards. No. Yeah, that's good. Wow, that's pretty good.
All right, so let's start on the end here. Mac, what do you think about that flavor? Lizard Head Pass.
I really like it. Let me see the description again. I'm doing this right now on the new Gemini.
Yes. Oh, me too. That is
Beautiful,
the Gemini
beautiful
with the Velocity 2-post.
I mean, the brown sugar I really like in this.
Yeah, as long as you have $40, because she's like, wait, what are you talking about? I'm kidding.
Wow.
So, candied pear, drizzled in caramel, sprinkled with brown sugar. Do you get all of
Yeah,
that?
I'm getting the pear and the caramel, but the brown sugar I'm really getting really
Yeah.
nice.
This is the sweetest one of the four. This one has a nice, but it's a nice sweetness.
Yeah, that pear is awesome.
Brown sugar.
I never would think, I would never even think about vaping pear, I'm serious. But this is like awesome. And you do taste the brown sugar. Not so much the caramel, but they're both a similar type of flavor.
Yeah.
So it might be an overlay.
In essence, they took a
You taste
candied
the
apple, they turned it into a pear, a little bit
Yeah.
of brown sugar on it,
Yeah.
and it works. Great idea.
Candied pear.
Something I would actually try in real life.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I've had this as a dessert in a really nice restaurant. It might have even been pear right out of a can, but they had caramelized
Oh,
brown
man.
sugar drizzled over it. It's
That's
so
awesome. That was my stripper name, Candied Pear. Because I'm fat
Yeah.
and I
You are
have a
kinda
big
big.
ass, so I'm just kind of shaped like a pear.
Kinda big.
And I'm sweet, so I was like, that was like, coming to the stage, Candy Pear. And I was like, hey, what's going on, motherfuckers?
Danny, I don't believe you. Could you do a 360 turn for us?
I have
right
a
now?
fucking ass. I could pick up friggin' weights with this thing.
The counter is blocking it.
My
However,
pants gas, it takes 5 minutes to like escape. It needs like MapQuest.
I keep
That's how
confirmed.
friggin' wide
It
it
took
is.
5 minutes to do that
You're
turnaround.
damn right. Look at that. I almost knocked one right out of the
I
chair.
almost died.
You
And
need
he's
you're gonna
6'12".
have him spin, you need a pole.
All right, Juan, what do you say about this flavor?
Like you said, it's something that normally people would put in candied apple, things like they took that idea, put a pear in it, caramel, a little bit of brown sugar to bring out the flavors again. They're doing it with this juice line, except for that first one we reviewed. It's different in that aspect, and they made it work. They took a different idea, they put it together, they tried it, they perfected it. Definitely something that if you want that type of fruity flavor out of it, that sweetness you get from a pear in general, and it's milder. Pear is harder to work with. They made it work for them.
Yeah, I've had a couple of pear vapes. I've had a bourbon pear, I had a honey pear, and they're all like really on that sweet side.
Yeah, I've
Yeah, I
had
didn't
pear,
like it.
The
pear
fact that
caramel
the way
actually.
That, the way that he's balancing it out with the caramel and the brown sugar, you would think that that would even make it sweeter.
Right.
But it really isn't. It's counteracting.
That pear is like on point.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's like when you hear the description, you think of it being so sweet, and then after trying it, it's something that you would hit, and it's not overpowering. And like, again, that's the trial and error aspect of things. when
I
you're
even
doing
like
it.
the aftertaste. Like you get an aftertaste, it lingers in your mouth. You get a pear,
Yeah.
and it's nice.
It's those
and
little
it's
steps.
Really
it's
nice.
those little steps
Yeah.
that you take to help something come out more than it is.
Yeah.
More than you think when you read it. Like you said, the descriptions, everything that's been going on, it just helps it bring it all together.
This reminds me of like a good hostage taking. You know what I mean? Like when you get a hostage, and you know the first one you're gonna get was a nice house, nobody was home, so you go to the second house, it's not as good. You don't think you're gonna get that much money. Next thing you know, you're making a big score, and all you gotta do is like maybe cut off 1 or 2 toes and break 3 fingers. The person left fine, probably no memory. They might have even had Stockholm syndrome because they wanted to stay with you. and you made money.
They were Swedish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, last name was Stockholm.
All right.
I would say one thing about this line is you look at all the different flavors. I mean, they're using blueberries, they're using pears, they're using strawberries, aki berries, graham cracker crust. These are things that you're getting in so many different juice lines that have flavors with those type of components. But the way that they're balancing each one of their juices and giving it all these different layers of
Hats
flavor,
off. Hats off.
it
wonder if
really
they
is
use, like,
different.
real,
It really is different.
You're taking something that people
flavoring.
Yeah, you're taking something that people normally use, like you said, in all their juices, and you're making it unique.
Yeah.
So that way, when you separate yourself in a way from everybody else, and not in a bad way, not knocking down anybody else that does that, but you want your juice to get remembered. This is how you do it.
They definitely
have a
hit
nice,
their color
a nice blueberry cheesecake, right? All right, but these guys right here, they're taking that blueberry cheesecake and they're taking the cheesecake aspect completely out of it, refreshing it with custard.
Yeah.
So you're
Gourmet.
getting something completely
Cracker,
different.
yeah.
You're still getting the graham crackers, you're still getting the beautiful blueberries, but now you have a custard blend again, which is. We've all been vaping for a while, and we've all had those. Let's do an online order for juice line, and you're lucky if you hit 20%, 30% of the juice line is actually decent. And I'm telling you right now, there's something on here that's going to hit everybody's palate.
Yeah.
It really is. This is.
Yeah.
If
That's
you
a
get
big
the
thing.
whole line, you're going to have at one of these 4 flavors. You're probably going to hit 3 out of the 4. Are going to hit.
Definitely.
Well
This is
said,
definitely
good
something
points.
to try.
Awesome. So I just want to recap. I feel like these are gourmet level
That's
juice,
a good word.
juice combinations. Even though they're fruit flavors, I want to call them dessert flavors because they really do bring in a more of a dessert aspect. Each one of these. It's so nicely done, Mountain Pass.
Good job.
Thanks a lot, guys, for helping me do this review.
Thank you
feel
for
like we
having
did
me.
it justice. Hey, why don't we point out a couple of things? Do you have a new product that you just got?
Oh, the Gemini. Just got in this Gemini. I've been waiting for it, and it actually does not disappoint. Absolutely love it. We got one too.
This is the Mason Gemini with the 2-post design, and loving that.
Absolutely loving it.
What do you got over there, Juan?
I have my new Sigeli Food Chai 213. I'm telling you, it demands a lot out of me, but I enjoy using it.
The Sigali 155.
I have a sharp
This is
knife.
true, this is true.
I'm gonna go shoplifting later, and I also, if you guys haven't noticed, I have a piece of paper, and for years, thousands of years, we've written on these things.
That is impressive.
Thank you.
Very impressive.
Drop the microphone.
Nah, I
you
have,
got-
I have my man
you
bomb
post
right over here.
I also want to point out the Boss 3000 from Vaporized Nomads. This is a DNA 200. Could you cut that shit out?
I didn't
What
mean
the fuck
that.
are you doing,
I
man?
didn't mean that. I don't know
All
what's
right.
going over me.
I mean,
That was a lot of cursing.
it was funny, but you did it over there, so we couldn't even see what you were doing.
All right, let's go.
I lost my train of thought.
You're explaining that. You
This
were
is-
going
Start it over again.
the Mason.
All right. Can you let me talk?
The Mason RDA.
I do have a juice review that I
Oh,
have to get.
all right,
I have
yeah,
some main
forgot.
points out here. Some
Sometimes I
some
forget we're
points.
still filming. All right, good. Go.
Fucking
Sorry.
Danny. All right. This is the Boss 3000 from Vaporized Nomads. It's a DNA 200 with a 3-cell LiPo battery that is 1800 mAh each cell. Thing is badass. And I wanted to show that. It's got the Quest for Vape logo on there. All right, that's about it. Don't forget, there's a juice giveaway over here. 2 lucky winners are going to win a
Bottle of juice.
2 lucky winners are going to win a box of all 3 of these flavors. Sorry you don't get the Monarchs Pass, but you do get Red Mountain Pass, Lizard Head Pass, and Independence Pass. 30 ml size bottles. I only have it in 0 milligram nicotine strength, and there's going to be 2 winners. Each win a box, and then you win a t-shirt, and somebody's going to get the lucky mouse pad. Thank you very much for watching Quest for Vape. Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And then let's do this. Who goes first? You already just got a lot of juice. You wanted, what flavor would you like?
Oh, they can't have the Monarch Pass, so I'm taking them.
Is that was your favorite?
That was my favorite.
Okay, here you go.
Without a doubt.
Monarch Pass.
Love it.
It's 0 milligram strength.
I can deal with it.
Okay. Danny, which of these was your favorite?
Red Mountain Pass.
Red Mountain Pass. Would you like that in 0 or 3?
I'll take 3.
Could you add nicotine to 0?
Yeah.
There you go.
God bless you.
I'll take those two back, though.
Oh, there we go.
No spill.
Edit.
All right. My favorite out of all of these happens to be Red Mountain Pass as well. That's why I...
Oh, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. No, that's why I kept the 3.
Oh.
You keep the 0.
All right.
Fortunately, you work at a vape shop. You have access to
I don't.
nicotine. All right. And then, Juan, which of these did you like the best?
I have to say the blueberry.
The blueberry? Do you want that in 0 or 3?
3.
Okay. The 3 is...
Oh, it's almost gone.
I vaped a lot of it. Do you want the 0 also?
We'll do it. Thank you, buddy.
It was blueberries. So.
Blueberry.
Nobody wanted the lizard head pass?
Oh, I like the lizard head pass. Damn it, I should have changed.
There you go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Denny's always low on juice, so...
Low? Yeah.
He only works at a vape shop.
I only work at a vape
He
shop.
works at a vape shop. He doesn't have actually...
I don't have access to lizard
Not the
let pass. I forgot the name of it.
All right. Enjoy, guys. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you very much. Now, wait.
Have you got any crimes that this reminds you of?
This one.
Does this inspire you to criminal activity?
This one reminds. These are not crimes I committed. These are crimes when I was a detective. I used to, you had to investigate and stuff. So I, turned it into a pleasant thing. Because I was a detective. I was actually on the later on the Jack the Ripper case.
Okay.
We actually reopened it, and again, we didn't find out who it is. I have a feeling who it was, but we don't want to say.
Sitting in this room.
No, Orson Welles.
Orson Welles.
Yeah.
It was Jack the Ripper.
Yep. As a baby. He was an infant. And we think he did it. That's how he got Water Worlds. So this reminds me, this is a really weird way of describing it. But a long time ago, I was a little drunk when I was in the CIA, and we stole the flying saucer, and we were flying it around from Area 51, and we got caught. That's how I lost my job at the CIA. And it kind of reminds me of that, like the blueberries right there. And like when you're in the ship, everything is right there, but you don't know what it's for. You know what I mean? And it was exciting. It was exciting.
Didn't you work in Area 50, but you left the door open?
Yeah.
So they found it?
Yeah, they had to close it down.
Area 51?
That's originally what happened. And
They left it locked because you left the keys in.
Yeah.
So they had to create Area 51. Clearly. Clearly.
And it was, funny. It used to be fake. It was a fake Burger King, and someone found out. That's how it switched from Area 50 to Area
The entrance was in the
51.
bathroom.
Yeah, and then people were going in. We actually had an Area
Free spin down the
49.
toilet.
Area 49.
When you
was,
think you're overflowing with cash, it really just opens it.
Area 49 was before the UFO. We found an alien tricycle. It was one of the alien children, and we found a tricycle because it was a hit and run.
Now known as the movie Saw.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. We got that going on. So the last flavor we're going to try is called Let's Wait.
And you guys got something comparable to this? It's actually that's pretty much
No, it's okay.
The boiler's still messed up. Right.
Yeah.
The boiler thing is still making noise.
What is?
I'm not the boiler. The thing is still knocking or whatever. I don't know. You got to check it out. I don't know. You have to look at it. It was still, I don't know, making that noise. It's just like bing bang bing bing.
It's making that tapping noise.
No, see how quick that ended? See, he was gonna talk all fucking day.
Oh.
He ended it. There we go.
He's chasing out your customer.
No, he already purchased.
That's it.
We don't need to talk about things. We're doing a goddamn
Danny's cut.
thing. We're out.
Done.
That's
It's
it.
like
Ay, Dios mío.
So that was
on me peeing.
that was a clever ploy. That was a ruse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
I knew exactly what he was
Who
doing.
the hell's gonna run a boiler at 90-degree weather? Yeah, the heat's
I
not
said, I was
working.
like, I don't even think I have a boiler.
Can you put the sign? Can you put the sign back on the door? In review, please be quiet.
Yeah.
We should have an
Customers be
sign.
quiet.
On the air.
I don't know why I didn't think about that. On air.
Yeah, on air.
Yeah. I got one of the big ones for up here. We gotta get pro with this, all right?
Yeah.
So stick on topic, Danny.
All right.
Just
Hey,
stop.
listen.
Okay, we're doing.
Good job.
Excuse me, we're doing
Yeah.
a review right now. Can you
Yeah.
stop over there?
Oh, if you're talking to me.
No, that was a good
shut the hell up.
subterfuge.
You gotta
That was a
stop
good
it in the moment.
subterfuge.
Ray, there's a button you gotta press.
No. We want to be polite. We don't want to alienate customers.
No, we didn't do anything.
That was a
mean.
very clever
I
ruse.
wasn't like, hey, get out. You know.
I like that crafty subterfuge.
Yeah.
On the spot, too.
Yeah.
We just didn't feel like hearing about, hey, I just bought a car. Hey, I like the
Figure out where
vape.
it is.
Improv.
I knew exactly where he was
Improv.
going.
Nicely done.
I was waiting for it to do. Listen, I think your phone's ringing in your car. I think your wife's calling. I'm not Well, you should be. Go look for a girl.
Redirecting.
It's your wife from the future.
Redirecting. This is all getting cut.
It shouldn't.
That's what I figured.
All right, let's go.
But not that part where you trick the guy and I can get him to leave. That was good. Okay.
So if that's getting cut, can I do a recap right now of what's being cut?
Yes.
What was just cut was